most part, Israel's Iron Dome defence system is holding. Despite reports defensive missiles in the country are running low. Some hypersonic Iranian missiles are getting through, though. But experts say in this 11th round of attacks from Tehran, the barrage has been less intense. Footage appears to show Iran's air defence system also in action against Israeli bombardment. Tel Aviv says it targeted Iranian centrifuge and weapons factories overnight.
The deliberate targeting of Iran's nuclear facilities not only constitutes a grave violation of international law and UN Charter, but also risks exposition of all people in our neighborhood to possible hazardous leak. This is not an act of war against our country. It is war against humanity.
After his early departure from the G7 in Canada, US President Donald Trump is now demanding Iran's unconditional surrender, warning its supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei, although he won't be killed for now, he is an easy target. More than 50 IDF fighter jets took part in strikes on Iran last night. Trump says he's considering America's military options in this conflict. Israel's staunchest ally says his patience with Iran is wearing thin. Tehran responding that US strikes on its territory will have serious, irreparable consequences. Olivia Guthrie, ITV News.
Let's get the latest from our international editor, Emma Murphy, who is in northern Iraq, which neighbours Iran. Emma, the stakes are so very high. What is the feeling in the region?
Well, people here are incredibly anxious about what will come in the hours and days ahead and what that means for their short, medium and long-term futures. They have heard all the comments being made by all sides and don't feel an awful lot more enlightened as to exactly what might happen. And I think that is a view that's shared by many diplomats because, of course, this is a slightly different situation from the situation that many have found themselves in over previous years, in part because of who is in the White House. President Trump doesn't abide by the diplomatic norms that many have got used to. And one Western source that I spoke to this morning said it's really opaque and they're finding it very difficult to read the signs as to what the White House will decide. In terms of Iran, they've been very clear. They will neither have war nor peace imposed upon them. They will not surrender, and should the US get involved, Ayatollah Khamenei says that there will be all-out war, with the threat that the first attack will come on places like this here in Iraq, where there are US bases, and also then potentially on the Straits of Hormuz, which is where much of the world's oil goes through. Of course, for President Trump, he now has to work out which voice is the loudest. Is it that of his Western allies? Is it that of his regional allies in the Gulf? Or is it the voice of Israel? He will know all too well that this region has been the political graveyard for many who have gone before him, and he will be keen to listen to his base and not lose them as he makes a decision as to which way to go.